Hey, time for a movie. Been a lot of talk in a couple of places on a couple of forums I noticed. Talks about the great etrac running 2-tone ferrous and 4-tone ferrous, hunting difficult sites, looking for maybe silver and copper and nails. And I'm going to give you some information here. Now you take this for whatever you want, however you want to take it. But I will say this straight up front: anybody that's hunting a site in 2-tone ferrous and they think they're finding all the goods with this detector, I got bad news for them. They're not. And you'll see with this demonstration right here. Now, I've seen this in the field too, so you'll see this in the real world. Okay, I'm going to leave it in 25 manual sensitivity. And right now, it's in normal tones, and the tone ID on this thing is conductive multi, and I've got the variability maxed on it, okay? And then maybe you see this here, clad dive, and here's a nail vertical here, like a, I don't know, maybe a 12-penny nail. My hand there says it's about 5.5 inches away, and I've got this thing set up on deep off, fast on. Now, I'm gonna let you listen to this dime right here. Now, this is sort of challenged the way I'm approaching this, but this detector, to a trained ear, you'll hear this. You hear that? Now, and that's 25 manual sensitivity, and I've got my line 27, 28 and down is disc out. Now I'm gonna sweep it again. I'm gonna see if I can put it on this screen and let you see it. Look at that ferrous number. See, that ferrous number was 24. You know what that means, right? You'll see here in just a minute. Now we're gonna go in here and go down here. We'll change the tone ID. We're going to 2 tones ferrous, and we're going to open the screen up. Okay, now I'll let you listen. You be your own judge. That's several sweeps across that dime. Now, we'll go back in here real quick so you can hear this. Back to multi, conductive. Got a little wind out here, but I believe you're going to hear this. Listen. Hear that? Okay. So you'll leave that dime right there. Odds are swinging over it like I am right here in the wild using 2-tone ferrous. I would. Okay. Now we're going to go in here. We're going to go into 4-tone ferrous. Now 4-tone ferrous is better because it lowers the actual accepted ferrous. Okay, it lowers it. I believe 2-tone is like 19, so you get into stuff with a ferrous number reading higher than 19, it'll give a low tone. So here's 4-tone ferrous. Okay, okay, so we can hear it in that because it's a capturing it. See, it's got a 22 in the window there. Okay, so it's capturing that dime. Whoops, let me open. It's even capturing it with the screen, with even the screen with a disc up at 27. Now here's an open screen. Okay, now what's the drawback to this 4-tone ferrous versus running it in multi-conductive? Well, when you sweep over this dime right here, okay, from a tonal perspective, you don't know what's on the call. Okay, it could be a pull tab, it could be a silver dime. You don't really get a, yeah, you can look at the meter and you might can tell something, but if you're hunting in a site with modern trash and you're humming around, okay, you just get a higher tone telling you there's non-ferrous there. Okay, so we're going to slip back in here, go back down here to conductive 4-tone. Now I've got disc in the screen again, like I said. Okay, now I usually like to hunt 28 and down all disc out. I find out that you can get most of what this detector will get. And you might get a few more things running a little bit lower, like maybe down to 30, 29. Okay, here we are in conductive multi again. Hear that? So now the tone is telling me more higher conductor. Okay, so if I'm latch onto a pull tab or something beside a nail, it's going to sound different. Let me see if I can't get me one here. That clad dime with this little old square tab. Now this is still conductive multi-mode here, okay? Okay, and if I put the dime in there, hear the difference? So on a trashy side, the conductive mode will help you. Now, it's my opinion this detector right here will see everything it'll see running conductive mode. You might lower the ferrous number a little bit as far as like running it down at like 28, 29. But as far as seeing the non-ferrous that it will ID tonally, conductive mode is what this machine's all about. It's not the two-tone ferrous, okay? Now, the four-tone may show everything as far as non-ferrous, but you're not going to get any differentiation to the conductivity. And I'm going to go in here real quick again. We'll go back down here to... Okay. Okay, this is four-tone ferrous again, okay? And this is the dime. I'll let you hear it. Okay, put the tab in here. See, there's not no real... There's not really a lot of differentiation between these two targets. Okay. So two-tone ferrous is out on this machine, okay? If you're running that in the site, don't tell your friend, okay? If they know how to run an etrac or an Equinox, something like that, they're going to go in there and they're going to clean up. And I've seen this in the wild testing this detector, but it's the way they made the machine. It would have been nice if they would have allowed the two-tone with a where a person could set the ferrous brake wherever they wanted it, okay? Which I guess you can, like with a CTX. So a CTX would be a different ball game here, if you're just wanting to get a higher tone hunting in a nail sight. Again, your screen might give you some ID, but now this machine can lie to you, okay? But it won't lie to you too much on higher conductors. That's a fact. It won't. It'll be very close. Lower conductors, this thing will lie to you when they're around iron. And grand old Equinox is actually backwards. It's liable to lie to you with a high conductor around iron, and a low conductor, it'll tell you the truth more. I hope you enjoyed the video.